I get mad at the very clear-cut instructions, and then I get lost. That is the moral of the story here. I think they were saying that this is the cutoff that I need to go to. Or the fork in the road, I should say. And then we'll continue on, and... oh, here you go.
Hold it right there!
I thought it was going to be a little further, honestly.
The Hawken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint.
Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point.
Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here.
Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish.
This is Mayor Maybell's.
The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search.
As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later.
I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through.
Are you serious about this?
You just said you can't come through if you're not authorized. I showed you I'm authorized.
Don't you know? Mayor Maybell's the
What?
one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that.
Literally, Royal Army soldier.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, Royal Army soldier.
All right. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire.
Yeah, we got it already.
Alright then, let us through.
What nerds. Imagine in a game where they have thousands, hundreds of thousands of lines for every NPC. Every NPC gets a name, gets a family, gets a history, literal social security numbers, and you're Royal Army soldier. And Royal Army soldier trying to tell me what to do? Well, if it's a request of the mayor, then it's a different story. Be quick about your business. The Hawken Gate sits on the international border we share with the Empire. Make sure you don't cause any problems. Ooh. We're gonna go touch the wall. Oh, or a bird. Does that bird not have a head? Oh, that's silly. The seal's mean. I don't want to bully him like this. Although, chicken. I can get another recipe out of this one.
Done already.
Tender poultry. I did need that actually. So we need to fight those as many as we can. Boop! From the back. How embarrassing. You literally can't see in front of him. Who was this? This is a one shot. That's who it is. Knock knock, who's there? One shot? I mean, that wasn't really one shot, but Estelle, we'll give it to you.
We rule!
Remember when I said I was gonna grind in this area? I did not do that. I'm just so excited to move on with the story and whatnot. What are these poles for? Maybe those are like the ornament equivalents that we had in Roland. Do these things literally not know I'm here? Because they- oh! Thought I'd test my luck with that one. I don't know if- I think overheal. Over CP is definitely a thing. I don't know if overheal is becoming an option as well.
Let's move out.
Okay, so I think we have enough poultry. Where else? Whoa, that bird is huge! Whoa, where am I? I just don't want him to notice me, and I want to sneak up on him. Is it possible? I think so. He's big.
Let's do this.
How hard is he to take down? Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. There's a lot of health there. You wanna use one of this instead? You got a lot of enemies to take a hit on. Wow. Oh my god, she's unreal. Let's do morale for everyone. I think this will help.
Come on!
Of course it'll help. Why would I do it if I didn't think it would help? Oh, okay, so it didn't help. Joshua loves to be right. He loves to prove me wrong. You wanna do an art? You wanna do a crap? You wanna do an art? This thing is... oh, allergic to fire. Let's go! Almost 1k damage?
Piece of cake.
That's crazy. You're real allergic to fire. He did not want to be cooked today. But we said the colonel was in town. Is this it? Ready? Oh. Excuse me, bird. Boop. Does that still count? Oh my god, I had him from the back. But now we know that this can basically kill these. Oh yeah, we gotta grind over here for sure. Oh, another one! I thought that was like a mini boss situation. Turn around, you nerd. Whoa. This is scary. What do we have here? Well, luckily fire will take these out, but let's do this for now. You can use firebolt, like I said. That should one-shot it, right? And then you can continue to use the whip. So she'll sweep these. Nope, she missed one. I shouldn't have attacked this thing if I was going to use fire on him. But that's okay. He still lived. Oh, can Joshua kill him? No, he's too far. If I do this, I won't hit him in time. How necessary. Yeah, let's do it. This whip is good stuff though, man. Okay, you have strength up. Is this gonna be enough for this bird? I could probably also help with this guy. I think I'll... well, what about you? Yeah, we'll help with this bird. Oh, nice. Maybe Joshua will actually just end up killing this one. Was that a miss? What? You reflect? What is that? I don't... Do you reflex... Do reflects? The stone ornaments? I don't know.
Oh, are we done already?
I would think that if it was a reflex situation, it would have said it in the like analysis on the corner, but maybe not. What's this? No chests on this whole little stretch of land. Get him. You have... oh, do you not have fire? Oh, you do. I was gonna say, no shot you don't have any fire bolts. The little crackling of the fire after it hits them. Quality. Quality sound design in my eyes. In my ears? Whatever you want, really. Hell yeah. Man, criticals are really, really strong in this game. Wonder what the multiplier is for those attacks. Irobina border. Oh my god, we're actually like at the border. That's crazy. I was just getting used to this region.
This is Hacken Gate?
Of course
It's
it's
hacking huge.
It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and it's a rampart that protects Liberal from foreign threats.
This is the only entrance along that entire border? That feels really inefficient. Also, what's the point of having this one border if like half of your travel methods is by plane, by air?
After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better.
Oh my god, cook 'em.
Which means beyond this point is no longer liberal.
Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion.
The Erebonian Empire.
Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there.
Okay, let's go.
Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests.
You mean the ones we got pinned on our chest like yesterday?
Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those.
That's unfair.
Right. Forgot all about that.
Estelle and Joshua reluctantly moved their bracer
Somehow
emblems.
I feel all weird doing this.
Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this.
Don't worry. That's proof that you started adjusting to being a bracer.
I think they're more worried about lying about this. But okay. Okay, we gotta go talk to everyone first, and then we'll go see a man about a lie. Oh, they said this barracks. Carlos, I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. He's gonna have a tragic story, and he kind of deserves it, honestly. Welcome to the Hacken Gate. Wait a minute. Did you come here from the Eisen Road? Okay, well, there's only one road in and out of this region. I think it's a good given, no?
How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet.
We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan?
Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity.
Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general. But unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now.
It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you?
I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back.
A bar and a rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this?
Obviously, because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit.
So you get them
That
drunk?
makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar.
Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar.
I should have checked there beforehand. I got mistaken on which side was the barracks. What is this? Over here? Nothing? You won't let me turn my camera this way? That's interesting. It makes me more suspicious of it than ever. But okay, I'll let it slide. To the bar. I think we're underaged. Let's go upstairs first. Oh, no one? Nothing? What is this hostile situation y'all got going on here? I'm a merchant of the Erebonian Empire, and I'm on my way to Bose. The blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed, but after talking to him, I found him a little odd. Good day, and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, you've got wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything too elaborate.
What a surprise!
Hello.
This is my first time eating Laburl's cooking, but it was rather delectable.
I'm glad you liked it.
What are these voices?
If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great liberal cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright?
That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land.
If he becomes the bestie and Josette is versus Josette who betrayed me, I'll be so sad.
Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price.
Well then, maybe I will.
Do you think this guy is...
He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me.
shop? Rests? No.
Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask if you are traveling to the Empire?
Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire.
You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom?
Huh, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are.
A vampire.
Who are we?
Indeed. You're bracers, no?
How did you know? We removed our bracer emblems.
Okay, you could have lied to him, Estelle. You don't know him anything.
Wait. Are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession?
It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them. So I just thought I'd ask.
Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler?
Please, don't look at me with such suspicious eyes.
With suspicious amber
Those
eyes.
cold, flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy, you just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms.
Oh gosh, things have escalated here. That one glass of wine's really getting to this guy. I think he needs to sit down. He's already sitting down. I think he needs to take a second.
What?
You're a bold one, aren't you?
Whoa, wait a minute, you. Are you one of those men who likes other boys?
Why is my gift a boy who likes other boys?
I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance,
Hey, bisexual king, let's go.
supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul.
Okay, he feels the same way about inanimate objects, but we still stand.
And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink.
This guy's literally like millennial Gen Z, right? Like a big appreciation for the food, travel, and you got a little bit of fruitiness in you. Listen, I'm here for it. I
For
relate.
things such as these are those which pique my interest.
Oh, so you're a pervert, just like I thought.
Yep, definitely a pervert.
How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken.
He's like, I just want to put pictures of food on my Insta.
You, with your magnificent black hair. Please, comfort me in my time of need.
I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is.
I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Ha!
Hey, you three!
Oh, it's the soldier from earlier.
The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter, and he said he'll meet you now.
Really?
Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately.
Wow, that was much quicker than I thought.
Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on.
Okay, then let's be off, shall we?
Oh my god, is he coming with us? Wait, that's so funny.
What are you following us around for?
Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so.
Ah, you noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please, don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles.
Of course we're going to mind. Now get you. Shoo! Shoo!
Scrooge.
She's shooting away like a dog.
Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal?
He's funny. I like
He's
him.
not normal, that's for sure.
Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world.
Oh my
at
god, y'all
large,
love
too.
him. Y'all love him. Don't even
Now
lie to
let's hurry and
yourselves.
meet with the general.
Is he a little skeevy? Potentially. But I think...
I could hear some arguing.
I think
Was
we have
there
room for
some kind of
some
problem with
skeeviness.
another traveler?
No. Nothing big like that. That aside. Could you let us meet with the general?
Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted.
Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. You think there's anything I could click around in here? Like you got a recipe lying around for me? Alright, I know that we've talked about how much we appreciate egg. Like this one, it's a great egg. But can we appreciate bread? Look at that baguette. It's beautiful. Downstairs? Oh my god, jail cells? Jail cells, classic. Oh, no one to talk to though? Everything once, I guess. Hello. Because of what happened 10 years ago, all the guards are here very tense. I hope we never have another breach of this gate by the Imperial Army. You know what's nuts is that, like, 10 years is not that long. And so everyone that we talk to in this world has experienced already, like, an invasion like this. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in our actions, whatever we do. Otherwise, we could possibly give them pretext to invade again. If they want to do it, they'll do it. That's the problem. Why was that guy so pressed about me wandering around? There's really nothing of interest in any of these places. Although that looks like a recipe that I could copy down. Potentially? Also, what kind of military is this where y'all don't make your beds every morning? I was involved in the search for a missing airliner until late last night, so I'm dead tired. Well, what if I told you there's millions of beds next to you?
The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the General's room.
Nope, this one. Yep, this one.
The end of the hall on the left.
Why are y'all stressing me out? Let me save real quick. I feel like I'm about to go into a tussle with him.
The end of the hall on the left.
Y'all think this is the end of the hall on the left?
All right, here goes nothing.
Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell?
Yes.
That's right.
Very well. Come inside.
Thank you for seeing us.
I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan.
He sounds like he's gonna start barking at me.
I have been tasked with guarding the Hakin Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia.
It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell.
Please, pardon our intrusion during such a busy time.
There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor.
All right then. Would you please read this first?
Handed over Mayor Maybell's letter.
So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. But considering this is a request coming from her,
She's got a lot of pull, man.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Sweet!
Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you?
Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut.
The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her.
I see. Well, I'm
Joshua,
glad to
you're so
hear that
clever.
she's been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts.
Please do.
The airliner Lynn disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything.
So, what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts.
Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route from Bose to Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low.
So for sure a hijacking.
Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that.
I feel like it's like a lateral issue. Like, I don't think, it's like, yeah, you don't want it to crash, but I don't think you want a kidnapping either.
So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages.
In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army.
And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General?
I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war.
See, this is the type of guy that you don't lie about your identity to. Like, he seems like he will not take any sort of misleading information very well.
But, thanks to the small mercies of Aigis, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company, claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers.
Oh. Certain organization.
This organization goes by the name of the Capua family.
Oh, gosh.
The Capua family? Oh, it couldn't be who I think it is, could it?
It certainly appears to be that way.
The Sky Bandits who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head.
Ooh.
I take it you've heard of them?
Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland.
Still.
I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose.
Estelle!
Oops.
You had a run-in with them in Roland? I had heard that some of their gang had showed up in the Roland region, but,
I think he's onto us.
Yeah, because of you and your big mouth.
You told her to lie! Just don't lie about things.
I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze this situation was strange from mere civilians.
Whoa, it's almost like he didn't vocalize that 2 seconds ago.
But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers.
Who are you calling kids?
Oh my god, are we about to tussle with
Just
him?
for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you.
Silence, deceivers!
Deceivers, you know what, Morgan? You're so right for that. That is exactly what they did.
He looks pretty pissed.
So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh?
What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny?
These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately.
Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs.
You're no different, hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me.
Listen, I don't want to say that I read Morgan like a book, but it's kind of looking like I read him like a book.
It's because you pulled underhanded actions like that that bracers can't be trusted.
You're so right for that, Morgan.
Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share the information with the guild to begin with.
Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party.
How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job.
Jeez.
What did you say?
Oh my god.
Holy cow.
A tussle is imminent, y'all.
Shara's really pissed, all right.
For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries which seemed to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom?
Oh my god, that face. She's so smug.
Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim!
Okay, they also don't take making their beds very seriously. Morgan doesn't look very disciplined to me.
Unlike a group I know who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence!
So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you?
How sad it is to see such discord.
Is he playing guitar? Oh my god, he has a guitar.
Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts.
Why does this man have a guitar?
Let me sing a requiem for you all. One to soothe your parched souls.
What are you talking about? Get out of here.
A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom.
Oh, he's actually singing.
Trails in the skies, like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, if this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss, our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this.
Is he singing about Joshua?
Let us immure this eternal love.
Your amber tears and my eternal bliss?
Ha! It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across.
No.
What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby.
This is crazy.
I
Oh,
think it's about time for the search party to be
he
returning with their
exploded.
reports.
Someone help him. The peace and love was too much for him.
That's right, General.
I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again.
Oh my god, the serenading worked.
Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Ison Road. Having these kids around any longer would just be an eyesore.
Right away, sir.
Can someone fix
He
the
ran
blonde-haired guy over
away.
here?
I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he?
I don't think he is.
No matter what country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense.
You know, maybe we should get going ourselves.
Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information.
Man, nothing's bringing these countries together like homophobia. That's something they can all agree on.
After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack?
Where are you going? Wait for me! Please, wait for me!
Oh my god, is he actually coming with us? Is he allowed to leave like that?
Let me try and introduce myself again.
You never tried in the first place?
I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade.
Olivier.
As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal.
I'm Estelle, and now wait a minute. Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you?
Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks.
Ha! You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day?
I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time.
That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute.
What is going on? Olivier.
What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor.
Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke.
Saying that makes you even more questionable.
Now just wait a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date?
You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here.
Well, excuse me for not being sexy.
What a line. Excuse me for not being sexy.
And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua?
Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true. You are a bit lackluster in the sexy category.
Oh my god, I hate this conversation so much.
What did you just say?
Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going.
Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberl after all, and I'd like to request a guide.
Well, if that's all that you want, then I don't mind.
Shara, now just wait a second.
It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Abracer's many duties.
All right. Guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua?
Estelle?
Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny.
What is it exactly you think he'll try?
Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious
Something
beast.
about the poisonous fangs. Something about a vampire was mentioned earlier, so I think that's coming back.
I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either.
Are you right in the head?
So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off.
Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence.
What? Look at him! Oh my god, yes. He has a portrait too. I was a little worried that he'd just be an NPC. General's voice is as loud as ever. In fact, we could hear all the way from inside the bar. Whenever the general yells, all the young recruits come running in here in fear. The road has finally been reopened, and now that I got my entry permit, I can finally go to Bose. Ha ha ha. So the general has finally let his thunder fall here at the Hacking Gate, has he? No doubt his troops screwed up something real bad this time. Should we go say hello? Oh, they won't let us. Never mind. Even if you try to live a serious life, you're still going to have your ups and downs. That's why living a life on a whim and taking it easy is the best way to go. I'm honestly very shocked that this guy, this little bard, is the fourth person that joins us. Let's see what his ornaments are and all that. Oh my god, he's have 415 health. Oh, he has so much EP too. He's only level 13. What is going on here? He has Mirage and Fire. Oh, I could put a quartz on him. Why not? Information, because you have a lot of space. Sealed for all of y'all. Should that be unsealed by now? I think I don't have enough sepith for that. I'm worried that by putting that on him, he's gonna take it from me, but we'll see what happens. I was wondering if there was any information in here about characters too. Doesn't seem like it though. Like a little summary of all of them would be nice. Oh, is that a gun? I thought you played guitar. I thought you said peace and love, baby. What do you mean you have ammunition? Oh no. What is this guy? That is just nuts. That is just nutty. Okay, we gotta let him take the last hit though, so that he can get the ending screen. That's very important. Oh my god, hello? That was hella damage. I do want to see also him shoot something with a gun. God, the bird is not happy about that. You know, to no one's surprise, he should not be happy about being shot with a gun. Oh, jeez. Shara took a big hit on that one. What? You're going very far away, bird. I just wanted to see this. Uh-oh, I have a lot of turns here. Maybe I'll just, do a craft. An open item. Oh, maybe I should do food. I don't think I ate this one.
We're good to go.
So then I can learn the recipes while I'm just waiting for him to attack. I don't think it's a terrible idea. I don't feel great about wasting the items, but probably a better investment to know that I can cook them later. There we go. That was for you, Olive.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
You just... I hate that. I hate that. I was gonna say, damn, his voice is hitting another level, and then his energy just kind of trumped that level. Nighty night, kitty cats. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get this conga line out of here. I can fight this bird. Why not? Nighty night. Nuts. Nutso bananas. I need to see his, some of his crafts, though. I think Cher's just gonna kill these guys, though.
Oh, are we done already?
Can I even be mad? Because Shara is also just extremely flirty. Not that I love that, but it's just... No! That was not a surprise attack. You're fake. You're lying. I wanted to go around and sneak up on him. Okay, but yeah, don't hurt. We could do this. I don't know if this will be enough. Oh, look, he can see. I'm doing him a favor. Sure, I think you need to eat something and not go this turn. Actually, just kidding. You are gonna go. So that you can... I lied again. I will have you eat. What did I didn't eat french fries. Or a potluck in a shell. You need to eat something bigger than that, I think. Red tail soup? Flowery soda?
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't eat this already. Oh no, I think I did. Oh no. I'm so shook at his EP. 300? Like, why is it when they add people to my team, the disparity of their abilities is so big?
Seems you came up short.
We've got lots of black and yellow on this truck today. Okay, so before we move on, let's see. Quick draw. AoE. I think that was okay attack. He did have a little bonus there, so.
Seems you came up short.
Very nice. Another one. Why not? Why not? These battles are fairly easy. I need to make sure that I'm getting keeping ahead of the levels and everything too. Oh shoot.
Take that!
Take that. What do you want to do? Let's do another firebolt. We'll get some rests, pretty sure. I did it again. Oh, so any magic on you isn't working. It reflects arts with the shell on its head. Can call for backup. Oh, can call for backup. Oh. Yeah, I did not read that earlier. But I wonder if I can see that because I put information on...
Oh, are we done already?
On Olive? Maybe I should test that and see what happens. Also, only kind of sure I'm saying his name right. It's not Oliver. We're gonna do one more fight. One more with the birds. There was another one over here, wasn't there? Oh, I'll probably run into something else. Yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't a single treasure chest over here on this side. Unless I missed it, but... Oh, here you go. Only one little guy. Oh, yeah, okay. So I didn't see that information before, but now that I had information on someone, I could see it with any character. When...
Seems you came up short.
Honestly, my assumption with that was that I'd only be able to see this with... Like, kind of I had to scan them, I guess, in order to see to see what details they want to give me. Oh, but I like that. It sucks that that takes up a whole orbment slot, though. I could do without that little bit, that little tidbit. But that's okay. Okay, so we did quite a bit of fights over there. I'm curious to see how this rest of the story is gonna go.
So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bose Market. Nope.
Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal?
I have a little distrust in him, but mostly because he's creepy.
Huh, I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left.
Oh no, he's just well read. Same thing.
One published by your very own Liberal News, no less.
A guidebook? Do they really sell such things?
I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age.
So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now?
Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guidebook, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town.
Right, the place we ate with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place.
The Anteros, authentic liberal cuisine. Or so they say.
Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it.
But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this.
It's just now occurring to me that he is departing and potentially taking my orbments. I'm a little stressed.
Worry not, my fair lady. I brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills.
Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you?
Can you actually earn mira with that crap?
Ha! I've starred as the main opera singer at the great theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mira in a single night.
Big fat liar.
Hey, we literally just came back from... Our quest was to lie to a man.
All right, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more.
Shit, give me my orbments
Adios,
back.
amigos.
Oh no! Oh no!
What horror have we unleashed upon this poor, innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that?
I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype.
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type.
So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist?
Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the General to Lubrin.
And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that, too.
So, first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going.
Oh my god, the to-do list. The to-do list. First on the to-do list, did he take my information orbment? Oh, he did not. Ooh, okay, we're good. Honestly, I'm sure he's, meeting up with us sooner rather than later. But I was still just a little scared, and I think that's fair. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have used the opportunity while he was in my team to go ahead and grind for Sepith and just fight a bunch of enemies. But, you can't. Why worry about hindsight if you simply have no foresight? And I'm always saying that. All right. Oh, do we not need to go to the Bracer Guild? Maybe we do need to go back to the market or the mayor. To the mayor. I think that's gonna be it instead. I was just going the wrong way. I mean, surely he's gonna join back up with us pretty soon, though, right? The map is in all sorts. This way. Oh no. Oh my gosh!
Come on,
our friends!
Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way.
Yep, that's right. And of course I'd need a photograph too.
I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers.
But...
yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the numbers if we have the mayor grace the cover. He's said to be very beautiful after all.
Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover.
Oh my god, Dorothy in the social awareness is just not there.
You idiot!
It's simply not there.
Miss?
Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I am going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, this is a misunderstanding.
Please, leave.
Fine.
So, are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of Aigis and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut.
Niall, wait for me!
Phew.
I'm like, do I like Niall enough to need to, get him the in with the mayor here?
Good afternoon, Leela.
Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from the Hawken Gate?
Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away.
A bunch of unscrupulous individuals.
Really?
Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mira. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen.
Ah, I see.
You're really serious about your job, aren't you?
Or is she serious about the mayor?
Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all
You
come
need
inside?
to be in love.
The mayor is waiting for you.
I just want to ship everyone with everyone, except for Estelle and Joshua. That ship has sailed, simply. Hello. Oh, I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Maybell has been excitedly awaiting your report. What an interesting room. Whoop.
General Morgan has come here to visit on several occasions. He's a little difficult to describe, but what I can say is that he is a respectable man. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But in both a good and bad sense, he has the temperament of a military man.
Now hear me out. Is he a respectable man or is he a respected man? That's my thing. Oh, I was over here before already. Excuse me, Mayor, you're not just gonna meet me at the door? Your place? Huge. I will be lost in here for days.
Dealing with complaints from the citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end?
I really should have been paying attention to some of that, because I'm sure one of those I'll have to take care of. Monsters? That's probably me. Queen gift?
Hello.
Also probably me.
Oh, are you back already?
You look pretty busy. So would it be better if we came back at a later time?
No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand? The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated.
If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but...
No, it's all right. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers.
I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are.
Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident?
Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before.
Yeah, and she called me a bimbo. What's she gonna do next time? Call me a hussy? I feel like y'all aren't taking this into consideration. That what if I don't want to see her?
And I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the royal army.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua?
I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it.
What can't you believe?
That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits, basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland.
I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber.
Come on, Joshua. You too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that. But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group.
Okay, so even if it's not a kidnapping, or what is Joshua going to imply? That he's working with the bandits? That he is a bandit? Maybe they just have him complying with their demands? It's just...
Huh? Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner?
Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too.
What? Is that embarrassing?
His name is Cassius Bright.
Shouldn't that be cool?
Did you just say Cassius Bright?
Yeah? Why? Do you know my dad or something?
I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army.
Excuse me, Mayor.
I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised.
You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time after all.
Well, let's not worry about that right now. We've given the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. I'm sure Lugrin is waiting for a report from us.
Right.
So we need to continue investigating on them, but I feel like that would entail that we want to go over to the other side, right? Of that wall. I still just don't believe that it's going to be a this game thing. I feel like we're going to go into the other regions later down the line. In the game lines, I mean. But I don't know. Can we see our friend? I try to find things of hidden value and get my hands on them for a reasonable price. The thrill of this is something you can't experience that easily in other occupations. To be honest though, I'm still quite an amateur at this myself. No matter how carefully I choose what I buy, more than half of what I get turns out to be junk. Yeah, we'll talk to some people and see if we can get some insight around here. Ever since this girl started selling her sweets, the sales of her sponge cake have really started taking off. And now I find myself coming here to shop just so I can get a glimpse of her smile. At first I was worried about how I was going to run the store, but things finally started to sell little by little. So I guess the best thing I could do is give my customer service with a smile. Hey!
This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. This marketplace... My wife is shopping like a crazy woman.
If I don't intervene, she'll never stop shopping. Money's not the issue here. Just wish my wife would practice a little bit self-control. I feel like everyone here is just going to talk about shopping. I want to hear about the world. General Morgan. He's one of the great men who fought in the 100 Days War. And the Hocking Gate is one of the most important strategic military points. It's no surprise that he oversees the border garrison there.
Man, I really want to be a merchant, but I've never been good at arithmetic, so maybe I'm just not cut out for it after all. Who knows? But you've already gone to give up any possibility before you've begun, then you're bound to fail at anything. I really want to buy a pair of shoes to match the dress I bought yesterday. Maybe we'll go poke around the shops and see what they've got. Oh my god, it's gonna be like a 50-50 split of people talking about General Morgan, that tea, or just talking about shopping. Good work, you all. I hear your investigation has seen some progress. Mayor Maybell has been very excited about it as well. Let's go talk to her again, if she'll let me. What are you hiding?
Dealing with this hijacking is my top priority. I'll have to worry about these other documents later. Boy, oh boy. It looks like things are gonna get really busy around here.
It's fun that there is care in the important people per each city, and not just necessarily the fact that they'll join our party and fight with us, but there's some interest in, I guess, the inner workings, I guess in general the politics of each of these individual towns, which is very fascinating. Like, I was thinking that people who were voiced and people who were important overall were just going to be like party members and things like that. I just cannot believe that Mr. Trino was on that airliner. No matter how much of a rival he is, we've still known him for a very long time. Just hope he's safe. Trino seems to have been on board the airliner that went missing. I feel a little guilty saying this, but this may have been my big chance. Figured I'd use this opportunity to seize all Trino's deals for myself. But Murano's glare was enough to set me straight. It's difficult for me to tell if that father and daughter are good on good terms or not. Murano. She's that other... She was that other merchant, right? What if Murano was worried about her father? I hope he's safe. Oh no, I didn't read anything he was saying before. I think he was just talking about the merchant too. Yeah, I think Murano is the one that we saw in Roland that was traveling from Bose. So she was walking and her dad was flying. And then he got caught. The Bose Market is like the gateway to success for aspiring merchants. If I'm going to be any kind of business, I'll have to start with the Bose Market. No. Whew, finally made it to Bose. Really got stuck in the Hocking Gate for a while. How outrageous to make a merchant from the Empire such as myself wait like that. Let's see the restaurant. People love gossiping in the restaurant. We're currently looking for an in-house pianist, but there seems to be no one with the necessary skill anywhere in this whole land. I shall speak to the owner and see about sending an imperial pianist for the restaurant. Pianist, huh? Man, when they say this is a high-class joint, they're not kidding. Do we think the bard plays piano? Why does this feel like it's important? Come here. Hey, question for you. Oh, look at you! Oh my god, look at her. Hello, look this way so I can look at your fit. Oh, that's her! I'd really like to leave my father's business deals up to Simon, but he still lacks understanding of the business world. And it'd be perfect time for Borden to take advantage of the situation. But I guess if I get overwhelmed, I'll get Simon to help me out. Simon. Emmy? Who's Simon? Did I meet a Simon? No, I already talked to you. We haven't gotten any foreign books in recently. Nope, we already talked to you. Felicia's son, Palm, has been helping a lot. Okay, I don't think I know who Simon is. Wait, no, yes I do. Simon was the one that came with her to Roland. Was she dressed like that over there too? I don't remember that. Anyways, piano?
This marketplace is much...
This piano is much more lively. No, none of that? Well. Okay, now we'll actually have to go into the guild, but we'll leave it off here. I wonder if the guild is going to actually give us something that will lead up into the investigation, or if we're gonna do a little bit more along the way. I guess just because in Roland they had us do so many little side quests, and I feel like that slowed down what we were doing. But now I'm wondering if it's just gonna be like quest, continue, and things that come from at least the guild. Sorry, let's move out of this guy's way. At least from the guild itself, we'll just be focusing on the story. So I need to make sure to do my little quest board too, and hopefully along the way we'll meet more friends. Like Dorothy and Niall literally just ran away, and we didn't even talk to them. So are we just getting closer on their trail, or is it really they're just out in the ether and we won't see them till the next city?